Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Exploring the Ka with host Ra Castaldo, and I will be a guest in about an hour on the Starseed Awakening show with Misha Johnston. You can all join us there at www.kcorradio.com, and it's going to be an interesting show. We're going to do all about aliens and extraterrestrial, interdimensional beings and what's going on. And that's the topic I want to discuss real quick right now. And this is my very special ring. It was given to me by my father too. It's special onyx and silver, and it's almost like a seer stone as well. You can almost, there's powers inside this ring. I feel it. I've always felt it. And I always wear it on my right pinky. Not always, but I put it on from time to time when it fits the outfit. So, whatever. Today, I wanted to talk about the Pleiadians and the reptilians and what's going on. And all the other races that are involved too. And we are a combination of all these species. And I resonate with a lot of what Barbara Marcinek says with the Pleiadians, but to a point. You see, even the Pleiadians have their own agenda. They come across as very benevolent and almost like they are conducting an orchestra, and we're the part of the orchestra, you know, what's happening on Gaia, and they're helping in conduct, you know, and the Draco or Anunnaki or reptilians or whatever you want to call them, I pretty much feel we all agree that they were the ones who stepped in and genetically manipulated us. And I think our Earth was hijacked about 300,000 years ago. And from then on, we have been vibrating at a limited lower frequency, a more easily controlled frequency. And we have this double helix, two-strand DNA, but we've been almost unplugged in a way from the 12 strands of DNA. It still lays dormant, those 12 strands, but we only have the 2 that are active, you know? And some of us are awakening our inactive, dormant strands. And you see, we are encoded with these fibers and these particles of light, and these light are filled with information. And when you're part of the dark, you're part of not having this information. And this is what the difference, you know. See, we have this divine spark within us. When we were created, we contained that part of the prime creator, that divine spark. But you see, these Draco, they were also made by creator gods, but they were given a programmed mission almost, a programmed consciousness, where they are master genetic manipulators, and they're meant to assist the creator gods with collecting DNA and terraforming planets, you know, and domination and control, and having people vibrate at a lower frequency so they can easily manipulate them and hijack them in astral form as well. And this is what these reptilians are about. And see, that's why I resonate with the Pleiadian information up to a point. When they come to the reptilians, they want you to call them the Lizzies. This nice, cute little name, you know? And I take it far more serious than that. They wanted you to take this lightly, and almost suggesting we merge with the serpent and connect with our genetic roots, because we have, you know, the serpent at the base of us, you know, is even at the base of our brain is the serpent, you know, and they were our original creators, I feel, yes, but they created us to easily manipulate and control us. They didn't create us to ascend higher than than them. They want us to stay at a certain level. So they are trying to keep us, you know, at a certain vibrational frequency where they can manipulate our wills and keep us unplugged in a way, you know. So the Pleiadians maybe are under some kind of reptilian influence to be suggesting that, and that's what I feel. And I don't feel that I'm closed-minded to it, because this is supposed to be a free will zone, you know. This is supposed to be free will, and it's a contradicting statement saying to merge with these reptilians to get back to the prime creator source. I feel that we are at the end of a civilization. We are at the end of something, and a new Earth, or Gaia, is arising, and that I feel is true. But I do not feel we should merge with serpents. I feel that we should ascend higher than them, and they were created for a certain reason, you know, and they're going to always want to fulfill that reason that they were created. They were programmed, I feel, and they do not have the divine spark like we do. I feel it's completely a different consciousness, almost an artificial programming, and I refuse to label them something cute like the Lizzies. I mean, just labels in general are ridiculous, but us as humans, we communicate that way by labels and language. So, you know, that's where I differ with that information, but I do resonate with most other stuff that the Pleiadians do say, you know. And, you know, whatever happens on Gaia now is one of the most crucial times in history, and it's going to affect the whole universe. And, you know, when these creator gods, you know, they created a hierarchy, sort of, you know, and different beings to help them manipulate their plan, you know. And I think other hierarchies made other hierarchies, and other hierarchies made other hierarchies. So there's like these chains of creator gods, in a way, these master geneticists and manipulators, and there's hierarchies of them. And, you know, they've gone by many names: Anunnaki, you know, reptilians, Draco. I mean, there's many names. I even feel maybe the Seraphim, you know. It's interesting, but you know, I gotta go, because I gotta go get ready to be on this show, and I hope everybody joins. There's a chat room, most likely, too, at KCR Radio, and Misha Johnston's a friend of mine, and I've got to know her the last few months, so it should be an interesting talk, and we're gonna go deep down the spiral. So if you got a few hours to listen in, I appreciate it. If not, you catch the repeat or whatever, but I gotta say goodbye and spiral out.